Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ferencia Diarana Basafitri, number 11, class 10 to TKJ2. History of Microtik. The inventory were John Trulli and Agnes Rikertis in 1996 at the location of Riga, Latvia. The goal is to make internet technology cheaper, faster, more reliable, and widely accessible. Microtik timeline. 1996 found. 1997 router OS software X. 2002 first router port device. 2006 first Microtik user meeting Prague, Czech Republic. 2015 largest MUM Indonesia 2500 plus. Microtik router OS operating system used by Microtik router port device can be installed on a PC or as a virtual machine. Standalone operating system based on Linux v335 kernel. Microtik router port built-in hardware made to run the router OS operating system, available from low-end to high-end routers. OSI layer model. Open System Interconnect or OSI Layer 7 is a network architectural model developed by the International Organization for Standardization in Europe in 1977. Before OSI, network systems were highly dependent on different vendors supplying network devices. Protocol TCP and UDP. TCP is used for IP because it supports error checking. UDP is used for video streaming, games, and other applications that require data speed. Port used to run service or network communication. There are a total of 65535 with the following classification: 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 1024, 49151, 49152, 65535. MAC address. MAC address is a network address at the data link layer in the OSI 7-layer model. It consists of 16 hexadecimal digits. MAC address example: IP address IPv4 32-bit addressing. IPv4 is divided into 4 blocks. IPv6 1 to 8-bit addressing. IPv4 is divided into 8 blocks. Private IP based on the type IP address are divided into public IP and private IP. Public IP is an IP address that is used for direct global network connection and is CUNIO. Private IP is used for local network. Subnetting. Subnetting is a way to separate and distribute multiple IP addresses. Subnets are written in 32-byte format or in decimal form. Network ID and broadcast. In a group of IP addresses or a subnet, there are 2 IP that are special in nature. Network ID, the event identity of a group of IP subnet broadcast IP address used to call LIP is in on subnet Winbox. The easy way to access and configure MikroTik is using Winbox default IP address 192.168.88.124 user admin password accessing MikroTik website setting the IP address on the router and laptop. Type the IP address of the router in the browser. Cookset basic router setting in on 5 with can be accessed via Winbox or Webfig. Command line interface router access via text. CLI can be done via SSH, Telnet console, Neo terminal, and terminal. Used for running scripts or when access router with limited bandwidth. Serial console. Serial console is used when we have disabled L interface on MikroTik. Serial console is also needed when we are nettesting. Enter terminal, like PuTTY, select connection type serial and adjust the serial line seen in the device manager. Lane speed baud rate 115200 special Kelly for MikroTik device. One configuration, the wireless interface on the proxy is named 1. By default, after the router is reset, the interface is disabled. Enable the interface via the wireless menu. Checklist 1. LAN router configuration. Setting the IP address on the router. Proxy license. The license is stacked to the Strux media. The license determines the features that each router has. The license consists of level 0, 6 management packs, main package. Each router OS architecture has a different packing combination. Example router RUS Membase router style contains standard router OS features usually used for router installation needs. Management patch extra patch contain additional feature for the router. To add extra patches to the router, download the extra patch, and upload the patch to the router. Finally, reboot the router. Do not create router OS. Do not create is done if the hardware does not support the version or the error bugs in the H version. To create must pay attention to compatibility with the type of hardware architecture. To download the old version of patch, you can go to Download Achievement. Reset configuration. Reset the micro configuration is needed if forgot your username or password when logging in. Need to organ from scratch a configuration that is already complex. Configuration reset can be done by hard reset, soft reset, installation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.